Alright, people of YouTube, what's up? It's Ryan, Queen City Guiding. We're here with another nymph video. Just gonna tie up this little rainbow warrior here. This one's on a size 14 hook. Just a trout nymph. It's real flashy. Great one for sight fishing, actually. Little tungsten bead on there. Gets you down in the strike zone. A little bit of flash. Yeah, just a great all-around trout pattern. Tie it down to size 20, you know. Probably this is one of the bigger size, 14, 12, you know. I'm sure they'd eat bigger ones, but I just don't fish many of them. So I'm going to pop this one out, and we're going to tie one together. So, like I said, for our hook, we have... I didn't tell you what size it is, but I did. It's size 14. Size 14 Ahrex curved nymph hook. That's their FW540 hook in size 14, and this is a 2.8 millimeter tungsten, just countersunk tungsten bead. Okay. So for our thread, we're using Veevus A-Dot for this one. I'm going to use red color. You're going to see a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of a collar, as you could have seen on that one, but I didn't explain anything. I'm going to start this thread on our hook here, up in front, and that's just over itself. We'll cut out our tag. We are not going to use any extra weight for this one. The only weight in this fly is going to be this bead. You could put more in if you want to. This bead is more than sufficient. You could definitely use a size smaller bead too for this pattern. I'm just using this because this is what we had in stock and available. So we have our blowing dubbing all over the place. So we have our thread tied back a little past the, well, it's right about at when it's hanging down. It's hanging right about the barb of our hook. We're going to come in with our tailing material here, which is going to be pheasant tail on this one. I did not prep any, so I'm going to cut some off real quick. The color, this one is just a natural color pheasant tail. I'm going to try and get 4 to 5 individual pieces of this pheasant tail here for the tail of this fly, and I'm just going to line them up with my fingers. And then we're going to spin up our thread. We're going to come in when you just want these, just a little bit of a tail sticking back here. Keep it nice and short. I think if they're shorter, they're a little bit more durable, harder for them to get caught on things. Like that. So we're going to tie a few more wraps up. Trim out the rest of those materials, or the rest of our pheasant tail, sorry. We're going to come in with our next material, which is your flash. For this one, I'm going to be using Lateral scale. I've just got 2 pieces of it. I just like to use 2 pieces because it's easier to get a better coverage on the body when you tie in the 2 pieces instead of just 1. So we're going to tie that in and then wrap that back to our pheasant tail in the back, and then clean up our body with this thread quick. Just get it nice and even. And we're going to bring our thread up to the front. And we will wrap our shank with this flash. Yeah, like I said, you could use a bunch of different colors for this. You could use holographic silver flash. You could use like opal flash. You could use black flash. I tie quite a few different color ones. Sometimes that does make a difference. Sometimes it doesn't. So we're just going to take this flash, 2 strands together, and work it up our hook shank. Should be real nice and fast if we had a rotary vise. We're going to get it right up to the front, to our bead pretty much. This is definitely overkill. Could have stopped it a few wraps back. Just gonna trap that with 1, 2 wraps of our thread. Cut out our excess. We're gonna just stick a little bit of a collar of dubbing up here for our collar, and this nymph is done. Seal it up with a little bit of glue or UV. So for dubbing I like to use a this is a rabbit blend actually. It's got quite a bit of flash in it, and we are just going to take a small little piece of that when we're doing our collar. We don't need this very thick at all. Just gonna put that onto our thread here, noodle it up, push that up to our bead. I'm just gonna work that right into that bead and then continue our thread just in front of it. Make a few extra wraps until you can start seeing that collar of the red thread coming through. And then I'm going to throw in a few half hitches and we are done tying this fly. I like to pull my thread up top, snip that out, clean up these stragglers underneath, pop that tail up, make sure you guys are focused real quick, bring it in even. Hopefully you guys can see that a little bit better now, a little bit closer in. I'm just going to put in 1 drop of UV right on top. For the UV I'm using for this one is just my Raid Zap Thick Flex on this one. Just one little, like I said, one little dollop here on top. We're just going to hit that with our light. It's got all our thread wraps, just sealing everything up, and you'll lose these flies fishing them on the light line well before they break apart. Very durable fly. There's not much to it to break. So with this all sealed up with this UV in front, we are done. Yeah, like I said, you can see this is a nice flashy pattern. Get this down where the trout are and they're gonna eat it. It's just an attractor. It's not supposed to look like anything exactly, just a flashy nymph of some sort. So tie them yourself, fish them. If you need some materials to tie them, look below on our video here, in the links below. You could find links to any of these materials that I'm using to tie this fly. We also have tons of other videos, different nymphs, streamers, all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna do a giveaway for this video, or actually I owe you guys a video for the Moorish Mouse video. That's 3 Moorish Mouse patterns are going to Greg Chapin. Greg, if you see this, please comment on that video, this video, hit me up on Instagram, something like that. I will try to get a hold of you and get an address from you so I can send out these flies for you. That means we're also giving away 6 of these Rainbow Warriors here. So any comment down below in the comment section, say nice fly, you like the videos, whatever, just show some support, and we're trying to give back to you guys and get the flies out to you guys to get them in the water and get them in some fish. So once again, thank you for watching the video, and you guys have a great day.